Welcome to Glowing and Growing Podcast with your girl, Genesis Lee. So today, we're going to talk about something different. I went through this enlightenment, revelation-ish thing this weekend, and I want to talk about it and share my thoughts and opinions on some things. And it's like, where can I start? This was definitely not planned. I have a list of things that I want to talk about in my podcast, but sometimes it's just there's going to be certain things, certain topics that I want to discuss that would be just literally in the moment. And for those watching, I have my makeup on. I just came from work. I literally just put on some comfy clothes and I'm like, I'm going to do a podcast now. So, a podcast episode. This weekend, I went clubbing and I didn't really want to, but I was kind of I felt not really obligated, but I'm like a people pleaser. Well, a recovering people pleaser, because after this weekend, I'm like, no more people pleasing. I am done. We're not doing this again. I'm not allowing myself to become a people pleaser. I'm not allowing myself to not feel the need to be peer pressured and all that jazz. So I told one of my friends that I'll go with her to this Halloween party, and it's at a club. And I was like, yeah, let's have fun. Let's do it. And then when I really sat down and I'm like, am I really going to go clubbing? I'm 30 years old. Clubbing for me was when I was 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, I'm 30 now. I rather do a in-house thing. I'm not really about the nightlife anymore. I work the nightlife. I'm a bartender. I'm over clubbing, so I just felt the need to I don't want to cancel because I already said, yeah, I'm going to do it. And it's I could have canceled. It's fine. She has other friends that she'll be with in that club. But I was going to cancel. And then the day came of the party and she was like, do you have anything to wear? And I'm like, I can't cancel now. It's going to be so I don't like letting people down, but I also should have not accepted something if I didn't really want to go. Why did I do that? I don't know. So I was like, no, I don't have anything. And she was just being such a sweetheart. And she was like, I have clothes. You can come try it on. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. I ended up meeting at her house, got dressed, went to the club, and I had the admissions for ladies free before midnight. We got there at 12:18. Instead of you paying $25 for the general admission, now you're paying $50 for the admission, plus whatever the ATM fee was, because I took out money from the ATM. So now I don't want to go to this club. We're in the line already. Oh, before we went through security, this lady was because all the girls are like, hey, we've been standing here for a while. Is it still free for ladies before 12? Because we have the QR code. Everything's good. And this lady was like, yeah. Some lady who worked at the club. She was like, yeah, we will honor that. Okay, cool. Past security, we went up to the door, and then there was another guy, because the lady wasn't there. I think she went back into the club doing something, whatever the case may be. Then the guy at the door was like, no, we're not accepting the after 12. It's after 12. We're not going to accept it. You have to pay $50 to get in. It was majority, I would say maybe 80% of the women were like, oh, what is this? It's not right. Blah, 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 blah. So majority of them left. And my friend was like, I'll give you half. Come. I really want you to come. And I'm like, it's okay. I have the money. Do I want to spend $50 to go into a club? No, I'm a little bougie. I get in for free. What are you talking about? I was like, it's fine. It's whatever. So I took out money from the ATM and I don't know. It's just now that I look back at it, I was just like, there was so many wrong things that I should have picked up of like, why did I go? But anyways, we had to pay for coat check, and then we went inside, and then we met up with the friends, and then we were drinking. I think maybe, I would say like maybe 10 minutes in, I'm like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And there was this video. I'm going to post it. I'm going to put it um on the screen. It's like a guy in a yellow hat, like leaning on like the bar or something, and just like totally like spacing out. You can see he doesn't want to be there, while everybody around him is having a good time, talking, drinking. Like, I felt like that person. I was looking around and I'm like, what am I doing here? Like, I wanted to go. And sometimes I can't control my facial expressions, but like my friend would check up on me every now and then. Hey, you're good, you're having a good time. And I'm like, yeah, everything's good. But like, I don't like faking it anymore. I didn't want to be there, but I also didn't want to be like, yo, I paid $50. I'm gonna be here for a while. Like, come on. Like, I don't make $50 an hour. Like, so the night goes by. I'm taking more like shots because we were taking shots of like Don Julio. And every time I'm like, I don't even want to drink. Like, what am I doing? And it was just like, I just wasn't myself. Although like I was dancing and I was just like enjoying the music. Um, some parts, because the DJ was like, brother, you could be a little better, but I was there dance. I'm like, might as well move my body too. But it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, dude, why am I here again? Like, I go back and forth where it's just like, yeah, let me just enjoy myself. But now I'm like thinking again, why am I here? I could have been home in bed watching anime for these, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 hours. I was at the club. I could have recorded a makeup video. And then with the remaining 3 hours, I could have edited and uploaded on YouTube. That was my thought process. I was like, I could have been so productive if I can spend 4 hours at a club paying to be somewhere, to watch, to listen to music. I should be able to dedicate 4 hours to myself, to invest in myself, on YouTube, in content creating. I could have done that. I could have spent those 4 hours submitting to these casting websites for acting, for modeling, for commercial work. Cause that's my thought process. When I was there, I'm like, I could be doing so much more. I'm made for more. What am I doing? And then I'm looking at everybody, people getting sloppy drunk, and I'm like, I don't drink to get drunk. I drink maybe two drinks, 2 cocktails. I feel a little buzz. I'm like, oh, I'm good. I don't continue to drink. And I see majority of these people who like drink, and like I used to be these people. That's why I can talk about it. But also I'll speak for myself. I would drink to just have fun in the moment, but not with the right intentions. Like, when I used to drink and then just drink until like I was like, yeah, yo, I'm totally buzzed. Like I'm incoherent, was when I was working on an ambulance for 911. I'm still an EMT, but I took leave. But when I used to work on an ambulance, we see a lot of crazy stuff. And Um, I I didn't know how to really go about how to live life normally while like seeing all these crazy things happening and seeing death all the time and seeing child abuse, seeing regular abuse. It's like, how can I go about my day? Like, what? I experienced something crazy. I experienced somebody being stabbed, being shot. I experienced like a whole bunch of child abuse. And it's just like, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. Let's have fun. Every weekend, I was just having fun, drinking a lot, doing other things I shouldn't be doing. And it was like, girl, what are you doing? Like, it was like probably 2 years of that, of like, I just want to have fun. I just want to have fun. I was in complete darkness at one point in my life where I just wanted to not feel my feelings. So I would just want it to be numb. So I kind of like, it was a routine every weekend. We're drinking, and it could be twice a week. Every week we're drinking. And I think this weekend brought me back to that time where I was like, I was so unhappy. I was depressed. I was dealing with a lot of things that I didn't know how to cope healthy. I wasn't coping with it in a positive way. I was coping in such a negative, unproductive way. And it definitely was hurting me and the relationship that I was in. And I think, yeah, this weekend, it definitely brought me back to that time and me seeing all these people getting just sloppy drunk. And I was just like, this environment is not for me. I would rather get paid to be in a club as a entertainer, like, I don't know, at the DJ booth or even bartending, because I'm a bartender. Like, I would rather work at a club than be in a club, if that makes sense. So all these things just, I was just observing, and I was just like looking at everybody, how they move, and in regards to like clubbing and being around people that aren't really aligned with what I'm working towards, it really opened my mind. And I was like, I have to surround myself with just people within this. I have to surround myself with people that have the same mindset as me. And that's something that's really tough because it means that I have to push certain friendships to the back because these friends, they're great people, but their lifestyle and how they go about things is not in alignment with me. And I'm at this point of in my life that I need to surround myself with people of the same mindset, the same lifestyle. That's just me. When it comes to bettering yourself, you want to surround yourself with people that are also trying to better themselves too. I want to be a successful actress. I want to have multiple businesses. I have to surround myself with people of that same mindset, that same goal. I do not want to surround myself with people who still like go to the club, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for me, I just want to surround myself with different people, if that makes sense. So, yeah, it was just like an enlightenment It was just, I don't know what it is, but now I'm just like, it's Monday. So the whole day yesterday, I was just like thinking in my head, and it kind of got me like a little down. I was like a little depressed, low-key. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, is this what I want to do? I'm going to just at least say for the rest of the year, that's like the minimum. I'm not going to drink any alcohol. I don't need alcohol to have fun. I'm such a goofy, silly, fun person. And it's just like, I don't need alcohol. Alcohol just changes, like, it just alters your personality. And, it's just, for me, I just want to be sober. I want to have a clear mind. And yesterday, just being alone in my thoughts and me thinking about all these things that I want to accomplish. And it's just like, did me going to the club make a positive impact or a negative impact on what I want to achieve in life? And it was a negative impact. Dang, like, but also, thank you, God, because I needed to be there to realize that I am, ¿cómo se dice? What is that word? Like, deteriorating. Hold on, let me find out what that. I'm taking a detour. No, not even a detour. Oh, I am deviating. That's the word. I am deviating from my path. But sometimes you have to experience things in order to grow. And I feel like the past 3 years have been teaching me so much, and it's making me into the person that I am today. And what I experienced this weekend, it changed something in me completely, like something unlocked in my head. And now it's just like, okay, now I know this is making me deviate. Like this environment, certain people, they're deviating me from my path. I got to change that. And now I have that knowledge. So now it's like, okay, what's my game plan? Let's go back to the board. I'm going to get my planner and we're going to plan this out. And I'm also going to journal about this because journaling, it just helps. 22. My lucky numbers. My lucky numbers. That's crazy. Yo, I'm on the right path. And I'm just grateful that I still am growing and glowing. I'm just very grateful for that. And I'm just like, sometimes you have to experience things in order to grow. Even though like you wasted money and your energy, your time, sometimes you have to experience that in order to learn and like not make the same mistakes again. So that's what's been going on with me. That's what's been going on. I'm also experiencing like certain things like I need to get my own place. I got to get out of my parents' house. There's like other things that I am experiencing, but it's just like I don't really complain because it's just like I know what I got to do. And I have to stick to the plan. I have to have faith and just continue to do better. Things will work out. Good things are coming my way. And I tell myself all these affirmations. I'm moving into new levels of abundance. So yeah, we just got to keep swimming. We got to keep swimming. And we got to continue to glow and grow together. Thank you for watching and listening. And until next time, bye.